Hello, After Buzzers. You do not want to go away this episode. We've got a lot of drama for you, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey.
Is it sad that I don't know the song?
That's all right.
Oh, it's okay.
Gotta bring it down.
Just listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Just feel it.
Welcome everyone to AfterBuzz TV. You are watching The Real World season 32. Sorry, there's way too many to count. Episode 4, Sleep Mess in Seattle.
Yeah.
Tongue twister.
You got it.
I'm your host, Paulina Aguilar. You can find me on Twitter at _Paulina Aguilar and on Instagram at Paulina Aguilar. And please welcome my lovely co-hosts.
Hello, it is Candice Rice, aka Pimp Fried Rice. You can follow me on Instagram at _Pimp Fried Rice, and I'm a bit more conservative on Facebook. I'm just Candice Rice there.
And you guys can follow me on Snapchat at Omari B, on Twitter and IG at On With Omari.
You can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram at Mike Rips. My name is Michael Rippe.
Alrighty, let's get down to it. Overall, this episode was a little bit more exciting, a little bit more drama, but of course MTV has to tease us with a fight at the end. Overall, what would you rate this compared to last week? 'Cause that was fun.
Solid 7.
Yeah, it's like I give it a 7.3.
7.3.
Extra point 3.
I'm gonna give it 8.294.
Why not?
Arbitrary numbers. Yes.
Alrighty, so we left off with the new cast over in Washington at a campfire, talking about who they're going to meet, their bad blood, and then we've got the cast over at the OGs. We're going to call them the OGs over at the house, getting ready to go to the club. All right, now we have. Go ahead.
I just feel like the new cast are so ready to hate everybody. They're like, no, we're not the bad guys. They're the bad guys. Like, nobody is like checking for y'all. Like, calm down. They just want to come in and.
Robbie did though. He checked that location.
He did.
Yes, he
Fair
did.
point.
Robbie,
He did actually literally
Robbie
check
ain't
someone.
got nothing else to do. Robbie's the one that was trying to go to the zoo. He just ain't got nothing else to do.
He's got a DJ
What you got
career.
against zoos? Yeah, I like zoos.
Hey, ever since I saw Blackfish, I'm against all that stuff.
And the LA Zoo is
that's
like
a whole different show.
the shittiest zoo in the
that's
world. Like, I went to the LA Zoo. It was like so sad and depressing. San Diego is another
Don't go to
show.
LA Zoo.
Okay, well.
It's not great.
Well, where we don't want to go is the club with Tia. Let's talk about that.
Ooh.
Look, I like
segue.
Tia.
I like that.
Tia.
That was cute. I like
Just
that.
came to me. Don't hate me, Tia.
She's a natural.
So they're at the club. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's dancing. We've got Mike and Jordan grooving on the dance floor. And then we turn to Tia, who gets angry saying that everybody left her. What are your thoughts?
I'm not sure if I missed it or if it was like a group collective decision to just walk out. Like, the girl said she walked.
So Katrina went down for a cigarette.
Which I think you're allowed to do.
Everyone's on adults. And everyone was kind of just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Mike and Jordan kind of went down to go dance, and everyone was just enjoying their time.
Right.
And she, as we've seen, she's a little bit of an introvert and kind of shy, so she stood behind. And nobody told her that they were leaving, that they were not leaving the club, but leaving to
That
go do
area.
something. So she was there by herself.
I didn't get it because honestly, like, it's a club. Everybody's drunk, everybody drinking, everybody twerking. Like, if I had a booty like hers, like, I'll be twerking. Like, what are you doing? You have things
But
to do.
she's shy.
She should
She's
never
shy.
be by herself in a club.
Exactly.
Ever.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just if you see everybody else downstairs, and hey, just leave and go downstairs.
So
like,
do you think it was a big deal? Whose side are you on? Do you think it was wrong for them to leave?
it wasn't a big deal.
I understand her frustration, but like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, she's coming from a place of she doesn't have a lot of friends. She feels like the outsider in most of her life. So I get why she felt that way. It's not a big deal though, Tia. Like, let me just tell you, like, just like have fun, enjoy your roommates, enjoy the club, enjoy the atmosphere. When I go to the club, I don't even remember it the next day. So I'm just like, you just gotta like just chill out.
Yeah,
a little bit.
just chill. And you got a booty, man. I wish.
Yeah, just twerk up on
I
somebody.
wouldn't care where nobody was. Like, I'd be somewhere in the corner.
Like, shout out to
ducked off.
Tia. She just followed like us on IG, and her bio is that she's turning gay dude straight. What is her bio? That she will make a gay dude reconsider. So why aren't you doing that at the club? Just go find a gay dude, go twerk on him a little bit.
I think she's more talk.
It's challenge.
use your
Challenge.
accents.
Yeah.
She's what?
She's talk. She's more talk than action.
More talk than action.
Yeah, I don't think she's
I don't know.
even.
She was getting it in with
she's-
Theo last week, or 2 weeks ago.
Theo's looking out for her.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I think she just blows everything out of proportion. It wasn't a big deal.
Lot of
Yeah,
drama.
it's like, you know what? When I go out with my friends, it's a small group, so I'm not always with like 7, 8 people.
Yeah.
So we always go together, the bathroom and all that stuff. But if it was a bigger group, hey, as long as you're not leaving me behind, literally like the place.
She could have just went downstairs and met up with them.
Yeah.
It's not everyone's responsibility to drag her along or tell them what they're doing. Even if they just went downstairs without saying anything, like just go downstairs and find them.
Do you think it's a need of like people want to include you and feel needed in a certain way?
Well, yeah, but at the same
She had
time,
before?
though, she has kind of separated herself from the house outside of Theo.
And that's only because Theo's been extra nice
like
and
he's
cute.
really been trying with her because he's hypnotized by the booty. So it's like he's putting this extra effort in.
But
Where
see,
everybody else is like,
I wasn't expecting this because I thought things were turning around for her when she pulled the prank, and all of a sudden everything's happy.
Well, that's the thing. It seems
just
like
flipped.
she's introvert sometimes, extrovert sometimes. Depends the situation.
Yeah, but when she's mad,
Moody.
she's mad.
She gets mad quick.
She don't talk to you. She don't say nothing.
No.
We have to remember
I don't know
they're
if I
all extremely intoxicated.
She should have probably just enjoyed having that whole space to herself. Everybody staring at her. It was like spotlight on her. She
Yes, cameras.
She could have like invited anybody up. She had that whole space. Like
True. I know you would have gone.
I would definitely have been
apparently all the gay guys would have went.
I
So
would
she
never,
would.
I would never have left her side.
All right, now
Trust me.
let's move on to some connections. We've got Mike and Jordan who hit it off at the bar. Who predicted that one?
You?
Did I? I don't remember. I don't remember because I don't pay attention to the romances. I like the drama.
yeah.
Well, then
we're
I will
gonna
take
get
credit
drama.
for
There's
that.
gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
drama.
I know. But so Mike and Jordan, do you think that's really going to last, though? I say no.
Last, did it really start? I mean,
Well, they're
there was like
flirting
there
and
was
they're all this stuff. They
there was
haven't
flirting.
slept with each other yet, which I'm
I
very
think
surprised.
Jordan has no other options, and he's there. That's really what it seems like. It's like there's nobody else. I think she would go. I think she would go with Theo if Theo was down, but Theo got, he got Tia. So it's like Mike's the next best thing.
And she wants to have fun in the house.
Yeah, so like you got to make the best out of it. But
But
I
now that
don't.
there's new guys, maybe she'll reconsider.
Yeah, but the new ones ain't really popping though, neither though.
No, catch your eye.
The half decent one who Peter, he's about to get with the sister. So I mean, the rest of them, Cassius ain't appealing, and the rest of them just
Is a what?
appealing. I corrected myself. I corrected myself. Appealing. So yeah, I don't. I think that it's just because he's there
And they kind of have similar. They wanted to dance. She was like, "Yo, someone dance with me," and Mike is like, "Yeah, I want to dance." I mean,
Oh, can we?
I can respect that.
Can we? Since they've all done it in the house, we never did it. Like, who would you rather? Like, who would you pick?
Between who? The cast members?
Yeah, the cast members. Like, what's your choice? I'll ask
Do I
everybody.
have to?
Yes, you have to.
like who would you what would you do?
To like live with, to
Live with or like
Really?
I live with Theo.
No, you know what I'm
I'd be
talking
a
about.
friend.
You know what I'm
But
talking about.
I wouldn't.
With any of
I
them?
wouldn't, no.
If you had to.
Like, am I
If you had
dying?
to
forced?
you know
Yes.
the
Like,
choice.
is there like a gun in my head?
There's nobody else on the planet, and you have to
pick one to
pick
procreate
one,
with.
procreate with. Who would
To
you have children
replenish
by?
the planet.
I get Theo.
Okay.
It's a good choice.
Either Theo or Mike. I mean, like.
She's like, I got this guy, I got this
Yeah,
guy,
I
I
mean,
got
it's
this
like
guy.
either Theo or Mike. I mean, I think Mike kind of appealing, like in a weird, horrible.
Okay, well, I
asshole
pick Theo
way.
so you can have Mike.
I like Anika.
Anika.
Really?
Well, if you learn her name. Who the fuck is Anika? God damn
You're gonna
it.
get some guy.
Anika ain't in the house. Anika ain't in the house.
Anika, she's like, boy, bye. Come on. Get her
It's
name.
Anika. Anika's
Everybody's been
adorable.
calling her Anika. I'm calling her Anika. You know?
No,
Not
don't
Anakin
do it.
Skywalker. What about you?
Tia.
The
That
booty.
was quick.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The booty of the house. The booty of the house.
All right, so
With a
moving.
shout out to Jordan. Sorry. I don't know. It's tough.
You heard it first. All right, so moving on to the next day, the cast goes to the zoo. I don't even know how far away
Thrilling
it is, but it doesn't matter. But
adventures
the point is, they're there. They're gone all day, which gives time for production to take down those walls. That was surprising. I thought we were gonna move all the beds. They had the beds ready.
I thought that was cool.
Right?
The way you said
That
it
was
made
not
it
cool.
sound like very like metaphorical. They took down the walls. Like, let's take down the walls of like your relationships and like build like a closeness and just
Yeah, well,
open
they
up.
literally did that.
Yeah.
And then they are waiting for the OGs to arrive.
Jeez.
Hey.
And then,
Well, it wasn't really. At first, it was more like
it's like a sizzle.
hey.
I think that they really messed up though, because the whole crew knows they're coming. Like, where's the surprise?
Because they have cell phones.
Well, I'm
They're geotagging people.
they've messed up this season from the start.
Yeah, they did.
It's not surprising. They figured it out.
They're like 99% sure that they're coming. I mean,
You know what I just realized watching this episode is that they already knew who they were going for. Like, I know a lot of
Everybody.
people.
Right.
Like,
They
Yeah.
pinpointed
It could have been
exactly who it
anyone.
was.
I didn't like another thing to add on to what the mess ups for this season. I don't like how they talk to the cameras, kind of a little bit like. You know when
acknowledge them.
how they acknowledge the cameras. I feel like that takes away from the traditional real world that we know. Not to be that sentimental one,
Right.
but like I feel like it takes away from it. They're changing it a lot, and I understand that they kind of have to with where social media is going. But then again, it's like it's not really real world. It's social media world
Sure.
with people in the house and getting free vacations.
I mean, it's changed a lot. I miss a throwback. I miss like Tammy.
Yes,
You remember Tammy?
yeah,
Who's still
like,
on reality TV, by the way.
and like the old fight, like the real authentic fights.
Alton from Vegas.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, the cast is like all right. Like they're growing on me. I like Anika.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I thought Will, that's her boyfriend's name, was being super ridiculous. Like trying to play cool and like ignore
Yes.
her. Like, bro, like
Also-
you've been talking shit this whole time.
Also, before they even met, when they just showed up, he's like, her food is my food.
Like,
Right,
No, you don't be touching people's food. Like, come on, you haven't been together in years. You're going through her food. Just
and that
like,
was chicken. Like he wasn't supposed to pick that
you
up.
don't
Like
do
that was
that.
frozen
You know
chicken.
better.
Come
bro.
on.
You know better. Like,
all right, so one of the rough ones that was kind of, I really want to know more about was Tia and
Or Lana? Or no?
Orlando's with
Yeah,
Jordan.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Right. So we know a little bit about the whole cyberbullying. She briefly mentioned it, but then she explains it a little bit more in thorough because she did not say hi to her at all.
Cyberbullying is real.
I believe that,
Yeah.
but I feel like we're obviously not getting the whole story. So I literally wrote down like, what did she say? What did she do? I mean, because she is.
I think that
pissed.
like a lot more is going to be revealed like
Yeah.
as the seasons and the episodes goes by. So I don't know. It's weird because I feel like it has to be more than just her picking at her online. You know, like
I don't even know if that's true, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it could be? I
Well,
mean, like, what
first-
other avenue? Like,
Of all the people coming in, Kimberly seems like she's got the chillest. She's like, yeah, I'm not even really sure why she doesn't like me. Like, she doesn't even care. She's not even worried to see her.
Yeah,
She's
she
like, why
would
am I
act
here?
like that because she's a super bitch. She was like horrible in high school and treated this girl so poorly. Like I'm on Tia's side. I feel like this girl.
But we don't
we
know
don't
that.
know.
You're just assuming because Tia said that.
So you don't know either.
So you
I
think
feel
she's
like-
not ever? You think she's
No.
trying to be cool because she follows you on Instagram? Like whatever.
You gotta follow for me.
You're trying to dick ride like a mom because she follows you
bought
on
you already,
Instagram.
man. That's easy.
You trying to get her on the show? Don't even do
It's way
that.
too
Like
many people.
I'm finna call it what it is.
No, but I'm serious.
It's got
None
that
of us-
DM going.
T.I. was on your side, bro.
You see if I stuck up for you, baby? No, but for real, like cyberbullying is real. Like none of us know what happened, but the fact that I don't even think it's so much what she said to her, but being attacked every day online through social media, having all of your friends, maybe in high school, ganging up on her with you, like and feeling like an outsider. Clearly, she has issues. She doesn't have friends. I feel
Clearly.
like she was like picked on by this clique in high school,
Clearly.
and Ken was like the ringleader.
Clearly.
I could be wrong. Who knows?
Nah, clearly.
More will come out, but we'll see. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I think it's possible that she was picked on by her, but also the way that we've seen Tia so far, it seems like she kind of changes the scenarios. Like she wasn't left at the club; she said that they left her. So I'm not
Exactly.
sure what Kimberly has done to her.
She felt like she was left.
Sure, and the way that Kimberly is approaching it is just surprising to me because everybody else of the new people at least has this scenario that they're worried about or they can relate to, and Kimberly's just like,
not.
she doesn't like me because I called her out for having a fake accent and there was this high school thing and I don't know.
Or
And
she's
then-
like Regina George, who's like, I don't know why these people just hate me so
I
much.
think that-
Like, I don't get
I
it.
think
Like,
that
why do
Tia-
they hate me? Like that's the mean girl
could it be
mentality.
an attention?
I think
thing?
Tia lacks. She creates a lot of drama so far. We've seen
I'll
it.
give you that.
It's not the drama where it's right up front, but she creates these scenarios that are not really there to create drama that, and then make herself feel like she's been slighted.
Yeah, like the game situation.
The game situation,
Yeah, like,
and then she comes out later like getting all hot and stuff. And even when she came to confront, like tonight, then she came in and she was barking at Peter.
Now,
She was finna fight Peter. I was like,
Jesus.
We'll get to that because that I really, really, really want to talk about. But what about her when she explains about how because she was bullied, now she stands up for herself and now she's stronger? What about that as far as like her defending herself so much on this show?
It's like an overcorrection. Like she has to overstate her strength.
I'm all for, you know what, I think I agree when we all say like cyberbullying of course is not right and it could do some serious harm and I'm all for standing up for yourself, but I think there's a line as far as like how you stand up for yourself.
Fighting someone is not the right way.
No, it's not.
You don't combat cyberbullying with like physical bullying.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to get knocked out.
yeah. Because I mean, y'all remember Safari from Flavor of Love? Do y'all remember that? No.
Safari?
No. Yeah, they got the fighting over the bed because somebody took her bed and she like fought the girl. She beat her ass.
Right. She had to learn.
And she was just like, "Cause I've been fighting."
Also, isn't it a form of bullying if you're just sitting there talking about how you're gonna beat someone up?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? I mean, Tia's talking about how she's been bullied the whole time, and all she was saying the whole time when she was talking about why she doesn't like Kimberly is like, "Oh, I'm gonna just beat her."
Yeah.
Like that's a form of bullying in itself, right there, before doing anything. So it's kind of hypocritical.
A form of retaliation.
I don't know, but we need to see more to
I mean, in school, like my dad was like, these kids are picking on me. My dad was like, you need to go in there and like sock those motherfuckers in the face and like,
well,
so
you
they will get
stand
off
up
your
for
back.
yourself.
You stand up for yourself. So, like,
Sure.
my dad did not advocate for violence. I'm just like telling a story to prove a point. But like sometimes you just have to,
shut
them down.
But she hasn't even acknowledged her presence.
Yeah.
Like
No,
some
she
kids
hasn't.
never got like a whooping at home, and I know like it's a weird thing to talk about spankings with kids, but some kids need to get their ass spanked at home. Like their parents aren't doing a good job. You need to get your ass beat. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I think the Tiara and Kim situation is like you got to know more of what's going on, and I really want to hear more about like on Kim's side because it's just you really don't know because I don't know.
Well, we will know soon enough.
We'll see.
We do need to shut that part down, but we don't want to shut you guys down at home. Thank you for watching and give us a 5-star rating and a thumbs up. And keep watching us and keep you guys in the chat room. We'll get you guys on next week. Now on...
I thought you were wrapping up the show. I was like, we done?
No, we got the important part. Gotta plug it in, guys. Come on. Alrighty. Now...
Nice job.
Okay, so starting up, Mike. Mike, I believe, is the start of this. He is the instigator.
For what?
For Casillas and Theo, because that's how it started with the kitchen. He was. Do you think he was
These
instigating
people
it?
cannot say these black people's names. I think it's
Cassius.
Cassius. And Anika.
Listen, there's
I
14 people.
can say
It's a lot.
Anika. I can say Anika. I think he is a very big instigator. I did not like him from the beginning. I did not like him from his other reality show, Are You the One? Now, this whole Cassius and Theo situation, let's jump on that one because that one.
I just want to know what's Cassius' deal with the football.
What do you mean?
He had it in his
always got the
hand like the
football.
whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Can't he
Maybe
just
he's an
beat it?
athlete. I don't
No,
know.
I think that was a little
Peter had-
shade towards his
It
cousin.
just-
Because his
Yeah.
cousin
It
plays
seems
football.
like
I didn't
Theo's
think
the
that much
football
into it.
player.
A little bit.
He's just holding the football the whole time. I don't know. Seems a little insecure.
I'm not a fan of Cassius. Like I don't like him at all.
I didn't like the way he was talking about Theo and just the scenarios too.
Yeah.
Like the boy, and he's right there.
I didn't like Cassius from the beginning.
I feel like if that's your family and this is your cousin, your brother, and he just lost everything, his whole scholarship and all that, I feel like he shows like no empathy for that.
No,
And it's
not
like,
at all.
He's like, oh no, it's your fault. Like what?
And if I was Cassius and I did that to my cousin, I'd be like, yo, I'm sorry. What can I do to make it up? Like that,
Right.
dude, I shouldn't have done that. I'd be sad. I wouldn't be trying to argue and call him a liar.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Theo's a sincere guy. So it's hard to think that Theo's lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I get more of a genuine feel to him.
Even when they're
and-
talking about the scenario, it still seems like there's something about the way that Cassius is talking about it and the way
Right.
he acts that makes it feel like there's something not right and,
And then
not
Theo
real.
even caught him in a lie when he was just like, "Oh, when the police searched my stuff," after he said, like, he told the police not to search stuff. So it's like, bro, Cassius, I ain't feeling him. Like, nah, him and them dreads can
Kick
rock out
rocks.
the house. I ain't
Originally,
feeling him.
you asked about Mike and instigating, and Mike is clearly, I think Mike needs the attention on him, so that's where the instigating comes from. He likes to just be the one talking and everyone's focused on him, and through that, I'm not even sure he necessarily wants to instigate that hard at the start, but it just, everything is a kind of prodding. All his questions and it's all
Yeah, I
to
don't
get...
think it's so much him wanting the attention on him. He just likes to see people in conflict and
you know
drama.
what,
Because he was
that-
asking those questions, then he like sat back and let
and
them
just
do their
watch.
thing. And it was just like,
and you know what's funny is I know people like that, and I
Yeah.
distance myself from that because we still see each other, mutual friends. And I'm just like, I don't mess with it. I don't talk to you. I keep my distance, and that's why I don't like Mike.
It's like even Theo, when he walked up, he's like, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, Mike's doing this instigating thing. Like people picked up on it quick. Like that's his MO. Everyone's already got latched onto it.
However, the one part we didn't even mention earlier, Mike was the voice of reason after the club
with Tia,
which was surprising. I thought in that moment that was like, there's a part of Mike that I actually like.
I mean, not everyone's
like,
all
is it like
bad
this big?
all the time.
It's just the part though that there's a part where I feel like there's an honest, like real sensitive guy there. It just is masked by this.
I think everybody has that in a sense, just like how far behind the mask is it.
Like when he's in the confessional, like explaining how he feels about Jordan, there's like an honest sincerity there. I mean, obviously he's trying to get with Jordan.
Yeah, because she's a cute girl and he want pussy.
Yeah, I thought he was running a game.
Earmuffs.
Oh, sorry. AfterBuzz After Dark. My bad.
It ain't that dark.
Hey, if our future president can say it, then there's no reason why we can't be saying
Exactly. Donald Trump said it.
Well, I definitely want to see more of this because I am on Team Theo, but the one thing I did not like, and this is probably why Peter and Mike are what, related? Cousins, right? Or friends?
I think they're friends.
Okay, well, this is why they get along because Peter is involving himself in a situation he should not be anywhere near.
Right. Like,
And
why are you jumping this family drama, bro?
Exactly, because what did Cassius call them? Real friends? They're real homies or real whatever.
Something real.
Dude, you know what? You've known him for a day. I believe in a connection with people as far as a friendship and things like that, but that builds. But the way that Peter was coming at them, at Theo, was no, you this blah 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 X, Y, and Z. That's family drama. First of all, you do not mess with that, and you do not get involved.
You know, I kind of think that at the end of it, Peter and Theo are going to be friends.
Really?
Yeah. Not like immediately, but I think that from what we saw quickly about Peter, I think Peter seemed like a cool guy. And I think he was just, I mean, he has no idea who Theo is. He just heard one side of the story.
Right.
And I think he was just trying to be like a good friend to Cassius, who they just came in. He's like, Cassius is in this beef. Let me just like show that I'm like supporting him and just going to help the situation, not knowing anything about the other side and Theo. And I think what we've seen from Peter and Theo, I feel like they're going to get along, actually. Like, it seemed like Peter's a good guy, especially the way he described Mike. He's like, Mike stole all this money from me, never paid it back, he's a douche, and you'll see how he is. And I don't know, I feel like the timing wasn't right there, but I could see where Peter was trying to help out, even if he was helping out the wrong side or whatnot. He's just trying to be a friend there.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but he still should have stayed in his lane. Like, he shouldn't have jumped in. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Like, I appreciate that, but that's not the time.
Well, Tia did not stay in her lane because she...
Does she ever?
No, that's true. No, but Peter attacked her accent and her just everything, and she popped off. Is this surprising? Probably not. But go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
No, then she got a little physical. I mean, she didn't hit anybody, but she was pushing someone.
Yeah.
Security.
I mean,
security.
She said that she went to England after high school.
Yeah.
So can you like develop
You can. I've had friends that have gone to Australia for the summer or a year or more than that, and they've come back with an accent. So I'm not doubting that. I don't even care about the accent at this point. I'm more of how mad she got.
Yeah. I don't even care if she has a fake accent, actually. She could go around with her fake accent.
I don't think she does. I'm going to go ahead and say she does. She does not have a fake accent.
Well, I think she was redirecting her emotions towards Peter because she was just ready to pop off at Kim at any given moment.
Because then after that, after the whole thing with Peter, she was just like, where's Kim? So I think she was just mad.
Yeah,
like,
I think she was mad.
It's just Kim wasn't there, so Peter had to get it.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Well, he got it good because he was... Why I don't understand is like why... Like we said before, go physical like that. Like I don't care if you're a girl pushing a guy and you're not as strong. You just don't do that. It goes both ways.
I don't know. I think it shows like someone's character.
Do you think it's a production?
Call her unsanitary?
Yeah.
It's an interesting.
Okay.
Do you think it could be a production move though, as far as like maybe getting Peter to egg on or even Mike to egg on certain things?
I don't think I don't think they need to do anything with this. They got 14 people who a lot of them don't get along, and you don't really need production to help this cause.
MTV, you did good.
You just put them together in the room.
All
and
production does is give them limitless alcohol. That's
I know, right?
And then you show there's a lot of cameramen this season because there's so many people. They want to catch everything. You know, some of them they're just on camera to start now. They're like, they're in the house, they're on camera, now's their time. Like, I'm not gonna be on national TV and get shown up or get someone talk to me like this. Right. Let me like stand up for myself. Let me show people like.
Got peacock a little bit.
Ay. Well, let's get into some predictions. How about that?
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Oh, shout out to Anika too about the Dippin' Dots at the zoo. That's so true.
Yes. No, like she was on point with
That
that.
made me laugh.
All right, we'll start at that end, Mike.
All right.
So I guess my prediction would just be that Tia is gonna go home.
Why?
I believe that.
For what?
I will second that.
For fighting who or for?
I mean, there's
emotion?
so many options, and I just, even the way she talked about it, she's like, do I go home now? When she called, it was her brother.
Yeah.
You know, do I fight right now? Do I go home now? And then even the way he said, he's like, I don't know why they would do that, put her on. It just seems like there's a lot of different scenarios where Tia could go home. She's already trying to get physical. She hasn't even approached the Kimberly situation.
No.
She's got beef with Peter in a sense, and she seems not that she's unstable, but for this house and all the drama, I think she's gonna go home.
That's a nice one. How about you?
Well, food is very important to me. It's like the number one love.
Is that
line.
real or a prediction?
No, it's real. The prediction's
okay.
coming.
I'm like, where are you going with this?
Just wait, I'm gonna tie it in. So when I saw Will grab homegirl's food and just be so disrespectful, I was just like, I don't like you. So I don't know if it's more of a prediction or if I just want it to happen. I need to see Will get his ass beat by somebody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a stranger.
Because he touched chicken.
I don't care if he touched chicken.
Yeah.
Someone else's chicken. You don't do that.
And it wasn't even thawed
And you
out
know
yet.
better, bro. You
So-
you know better, brother. We are here. You know better. That's not cool.
don't
So
touch
my
chicken.
prediction is he's gonna get his ass beat by someone because he was showing bitch ass tendencies.
Yeah,
tonight.
he do got some of those tendencies. I'm actually gonna piggyback on that. I think that Anika and Will, I don't know what other things is going on in their relationship, but I think Will's gonna try to like hook up with somebody in the house, and Anika's gonna go insane. Like I think she's gonna go like you're not gonna see that smiley side of her, the smiley Anika. She's gonna be like,
She's gonna go off.
Yeah, and then Will's just gonna be bitch ass Will.
Right? We're on the same page with Will. We
Yeah.
like that nigga.
Well, I'm going to predict that there's not going to be any romance, just hooking up. I mean, I literally because I see a little bit more with Mike and Jordan. I don't know why, I just do. I don't think it's going to last at all. I think they're just going to like explode and all that. But I'm going to second you, Mike, on Tia going home because I can see that. I didn't think about it until you said it.
Because she could even go home without causing herself to go home and just like,
Yeah,
I'm
she
gonna
can just
leave.
leave.
Like I could see her just leaving
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with
and
that.
not be there. So there's so many ways. But I think more people than just her going home. And I think also they probably MTV have no problem being like, let's get rid of these people. Usually they don't want to send castmates home even when there's drama because there's only 7 of them, 8. Now they got 14. Like,
14.
Well-
they can easily get rid of 15.
Well, do you think the new cast is gonna stay for the rest of the season? Because the last time they did that with, I think it was exes or something
It
like
was
that.
only X amount of days or something.
Yeah, and then they left. They were
No.
only there for a little bit.
I think we have a new cast right now
Yeah,
of
no,
14.
I think that's what it
and
is.
Okay.
I wouldn't be shocked by the end of it if we're down to like 10. Because there's so many people.
Right.
They would it would be easier for everyone involved to have less. I think 14 is way too many anyways. That's a prediction. Don't ever do this kind of show again.
Well,
No,
there you have
now
it.
I noticed we haven't touched on
Orlana,
Robbie and
Maserati, and Jenna.
And Jen.
Maserati. Yeah. What do you guys think is gonna happen with them? Because I'm just kind of
Nothing.
I think they're gonna get back together.
Really?
Really?
Jen has a man back home, I think.
It does.
Has it ever stopped anyone in the past from hooking up?
It's not me.
I think I don't know if she does,
You're a better
but
person.
There's genuine people out there
Like,
that will.
you're good. Like
Your values.
values.
I think they're gonna reconnect.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's another prediction.
See, I think there'll be a little bit of flirting, but I think Jen is pretty set on like, as long as this doesn't happen, I'm good. As long as I'm not in the same room, sleeping next to him, I'm good.
No, I think
So-
Jen is actually really in love with Robbie still. I think she tries
Yeah.
to play it cool.
Yeah, and
Because
I
he broke
think-
up with her, and she was like, "Why would you say you love someone and then like just break up with them like that?" I think she still.
I think she needs closure.
cares. Maybe closure.
Yeah.
I
She's
think she
gonna
still
get.
cares a little
She's
bit.
not getting
too.
closure.
But like Robbie don't want her though. Like you can
Yeah,
just
I agree.
tell. Like
I know he
Robbie's
doesn't.
just like, man, dog.
I think she'll get it.
She's here.
I think they'll be fine.
All right, we'll see.
I think they'll hash it out and then they'll move on.
Okay. Get that closure.
She needs
Yeah,
to get a dude in the club.
exactly. Well, guys, thanks for watching. You heard it here. Tune in next week and see what other drama they've got for us. Mike,
be
where can they
good.
find you?
My name is Michael Rippe. You can find me on social media at Mike Rips and also on Snapchat.
And my name is Omari Bailey. You can find me on Snapchat at Omari B and Twitter and IG at On With Omari.
I'm Candice Rice, Pimp Fried Rice. You can find me on Instagram at _Pimp Fried Rice.
And I'm Paulina Aguilar. You can find me on Twitter at _Paulina Aguilar and on Instagram at Paulina M. Aguilar. See you guys next week.
Oh,
See you next week.
yeah.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.